Welcome, HR professionals and our esteemed attendees. I'm 𝗕𝗰𝗱𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, Corporate Communications Lead at OfferX. Today, we are here to tackle a really pressing issue, last-minute candidate backouts. Imagine this scenario. You have found the perfect fit and extended an offer, and suddenly the candidate vanishes. Frustrating, right? So, with that note, let's begin the webinar. Let's have a look at our today's agenda. Our mission at OfferX is to simplify the employment process and to eliminate uncertainty. As we navigate through the trends of 2024, we are optimists that challenges of the past are behind us now. There's much to discuss, so let's get ready. Here's what we have at OfferX agendas for you today. Please raise your hand if you wish to speak during the session, and your microphones will be currently muted. We'll have the Q&A session towards the end. Before that, let me quickly introduce you to the masterminds behind OfferX today. So behind every success story, there lies a stellar team. Allow me to introduce them. Santosh Kumar, our product owner, weaving OfferX vision into reality. 𝗖𝗱𝗱𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, the HR evangelist, enhancing candidate experiences with expertise. 𝗕𝗿𝗶𝗱𝗶𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, Senior HR Manager at 𝗕𝗰𝗱𝗱𝗃𝗃𝗃, orchestrating the symphony of talent. And 𝗘𝘅𝗶𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, our Marketing Manager, spreading the OfferX gospel far and wide. So now, a very, very important question. Why choose us? Enters OfferX. And what are we here for? To bridge the gap between employers and candidates seamlessly. With streamlined processes, we bid farewell to those nail-biting moments when a candidate changes their mind just before joining. Let's take a look at a video which supports my statement now.
Are you facing challenges with talent scarcity and unpredictable job offers? Have you experienced the frustration of spending time, money, and resources on hiring the perfect candidate, only to have them ghost you on the start date? Are you a candidate who spends hours searching for jobs and going through exhausting interview processes with no way to verify if the employer is legitimate or reliable? If so, you're not alone. A survey has found over 80% of employers have experienced ghosting after the offer was accepted by the candidate. Approximately 20% of job seekers reported having an employer withdraw an offer after the acceptance by the candidate. This has become a growing problem. This is why we have created OfferX to say goodbye to recruitment ghosting. OfferX is an online platform where employers can release offers through a secure digital portal where candidates can sign in and accept the offer. If there is a violation of the contract or ghosting behavior by either of the parties, it will be flagged and become part of their review history. Thereby, both parties will take the offer agreement very seriously. OfferX brings balance to the system and improves commitment on both sides to add stability and predictability to the job offers. Say goodbye to recruitment ghosting with OfferX. Join now at OfferX and take the first step towards a more stable and predictable job offer process.
Thank you. That was certainly insightful. Now let's have a snapshot of OfferX's journey so far. In just a few short months, OfferX has skyrocketed from its debut in August 2023 to started cast of over 1,200 clients by March 2024. Applause echoes through the corridors of talent management as we redefine recruitment dynamics. Now, a very interesting segment. We move towards audience polls. So all our HR professionals right here, I have a very important question for you. Have you ever experienced candidate ghosting in your recruitment process? The voting poll is in front of your screen. Cast your vote, yes or no. Your poll is timing will be a minute and it starts now. 30 seconds more. Okay, the voting is now closed. Wow, it's pretty fascinating. 100% of HR professionals present here have encountered last-minute candidate backouts. That was the result of the voting. So these situations, as we all know, can be quite challenging for companies, for HRs, and it's essential to address them very effectively. For that, we'll now be joined by Abhilash, who will share intriguing ghosting stories with all of you. Over to you, Abhilash.
Thank you, Alicia. Good morning, all of you, and I'm very happy to be here with all of you, with all the HR professionals joined today. Like everyone else, we had many ghosting stories. If you can see on the screen, these are a few instances or cases where we had faced ghosting. I would like to speak with among like 2 to 3 cases. First, regarding my first experience, let's come to this program manager. After being shortlisted by the client, initially he said that he can join in 30 days of notice, which he has confirmed by email as well. Then once the offer is rolled out, he did not answer our call, did not pick our reply to our emails, and he did not accept the offer. So which made a huge impact on us, and thus a key person from our organization went and replaced his position to save the vendorship. So like it causes a big impact if a key person from a company moves and to save the vendorship. And talking to like coming to my second experience, we had a lead developer who has joined our company, and after 2 weeks he left us without a notice, where he was representing our company at a client project. So when he left, we had a very impact, negatively impact that the project has been gone, and there are a pipeline of hundreds of projects to be done in our company. So we lost all those projects. And lastly, I would like to speak about a UX designer who 3 days before the joining date has backed out by citing some reasons. When I said him that, see, boss, you are citing out now, it will be impact for us. I would like to record a review in OfferX, which he happily accepted and said that he will be appreciating my feedback. So these are few instances I can say. And now I would like to, I'm thrilled to hear from the audience. Do they have any similar kind or different kind of ghosting stories? Yeah, I can see a few hands raised. Alicia, it's over to you.
Yeah, we'll just unmute them and let them allow to share their stories.
Yeah, Sunil, we have unmuted you. You can unmute yourself and you can start.
Hi, Alicia. Hi, Abhilash. Myself
Hi,
Sunil.
Sunil.
Myself Sunil. I'm talking you from 𝗕𝗰𝗱𝗃 Technologies, Bangalore. Recently, we had on ghosting experience where we offered candidate. It is very critical role for us to complete this project within the timeline from the client. So where we offer candidate architect position. It is a technical position. .NET full stack. .NET with Angular. Right. So we offered in Bangalore and he agreed to join immediately because he was not working. But at the day of working, he sent a mail saying that he at the day of joining of to the induction, he shared a mail, which is true that his son is not well. He went to hospital, so it may not possible to join today. That is true. But again, he shared the mail saying that I am not okay with your such and such things. I am unable to join. One part is true, but another part is he was lying. He's hiding, right? So he may be having other offers, so he want to join there. But as a senior and good experienced person in the industry, he could have straight away told us, right? I am not going to join because of I got another offer. Please excuse me. That should be made, our relation should be very much pretty so that we can reach him out again for if any such opportunities. That's what the ghosting he did. So this is my experience, and because of this, right, there is enormous changes happened inside, and we made someone else to replace his position, and someone name we should have given to the client at that time. So many factor changes happened because of this. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's very sad to hear, Sunil. As HR professionals, we come across all these things in day-to-day life. Exactly, we want the candidate to be genuine. See, we accept them, right? If they say genuine reason, we do understand the situation. But if they keep on saying these stories, it's hard for us to believe all these stories, right? Yeah, I think someone has raised hand, Alicia, Karthik.
Hello. Yeah, Pratik, I have unmuted you from my side. You can you can unmute and you can talk.
Yep. Am I audible?
Yep. Yes, Pratik.
Yep. Hello. Good morning to all. Hope you are well. So I just have one thing to share that Backouts I saw generally like candidates are giving interviews simultaneously with 2 to 3 companies. And what they generally do is they show our offer to the other company and they just back out at the end.
Yeah,
True.
that's
That
true, Pratik. So it's very sorry to hear this. So just feel like,
Yeah.
it's the candidates are doing a window shopping most of the times. So they're
Yes,
just
exactly.
exploiting the system. That's how it is
Yeah,
now.
okay.
The problem is all these things are going untracked. That is the biggest problem. So we are here to help you out for such scenarios. Yeah.
Yep. Okay,
Thanks for
I'm looking
sharing.
for the same. Yep. Thank you.
Samrat,
Oh,
you can unmute and you can talk.
Hello, good
Yeah.
afternoon all.
Yes, we can hear you. Yep.
Yeah. So I also face the similar problem, you can say. So even the candidate was not working from last 7 to 8 months. So he had gap in his experience. Still, we trusted the candidate and we hire him. And after joining, he was there in the client location. He was there for 2 to 3 days, and suddenly he stopped coming to the location. He's not picking up the call. He's not responsible to the messages, mails. After 1 week, he has sent a mail that due to some reason he will not able to come to the he will not able to join to the uh, join again to the company because it was on the client location, and it was a bad impression from the client side also, and we hire him for the client location, right? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, that happens even in the even with most of our clients. They used to complain us like when you are reaching this guys like for OfferX registration and all. The most complaints that we get is like this. Alicia, we can continue. Yep.
okay. Thank you, Abhilash, for sharing your experiences. And after listening to everyone's stories here, and I'm sure there would be more, it's clear that some people aren't really treating the offer letter seriously. It seems that they are window shopping with offer letters, collecting multiple offers without a commitment, and backing out 9 out of 10 at the last minute to select the one they feel is the best. But this behavior is not quite acceptable. To have more details on this, I would like to begin the next part of our session. Over to our next speaker, 𝗖𝗱𝗱𝗃𝗃, the HR evangelist, to dive deeper into the exciting features of OfferX. Over to you, Sai.
Thank you so much, Alicia, for the quick introduction, and very good morning to everyone. So I am pretty sure, like Abhilash, Pratik, and others also from the HR fraternity might have faced a similar kind of a challenges of the last minute backouts and also the offer shopping. So just let me quickly present my screen and show you our solution and which can help you in your real practice. Once you log into offerx.in, the website looks similar to the one which is displayed on the screen, where you get to see home, about us, resources, contact us, sign in and register. So once for the first time registration process, you have to click on register button. So once you click on register button, we have two sides of our platform. One is the company side, second is the candidate side. So I'm just clicking on company and using the next as an option. So you get to see three options again. Either you can use create an account as an option, or if you already have a Microsoft linked account, you can use sign up with Microsoft or a Google sign up process. So I'll just quickly log into the interface with my demonstration account and show you how the interface and our features looks like. Yeah. So once you complete the registration process and you can directly log into our interface. So you can see four options. One is the job offer section. Second, the dashboard. Third is the candidate invitations. Fourth is the manage employees. Under the job offer section, you can see release an offer button over here. So you can release an offer through this button. And once you click on this button, you will be able to see a search criteria. So once you click on the offer button, so you will see a search criteria over here. So the candidate who is already added in the interface, you will be able to search from here. I'll just run a quick example. Yeah. So for example, I'm just using the Clark Davis candidates account. So either you can release a offer letter or a consent on employment. So what is a consent on employment is it's similar to a letter of intent as an option. I'm sure like most of you might have used prerequisite terms and conditions you before release an offer letter to a candidate. So this represents similar to that. Actually, this represents kind of a letter of intent. So you may choose to either release a consent on employment or an offer letter, actually. So I'll just click on offer letter option. So you can give the job title, then expiry date and the job joining state and starting date, and you can upload a PDF from here. So once you upload a PDF of the specified format and share an offer letter with the candidate, that goes with a signature facility. And if the candidate is accepting the offer letter, then he'll be able to download the offer letter. Otherwise, they'll have a view option to view the offer letter. So once you push the offer letter to the candidate, that comes and directly stores in the job offer section, in the pending one. So this is a demonstration account. That is the reason I believe like we don't have any activities as such. However, in the regular practice, once you share the offer letter, you will be able to see the offer letter stage over here in the pending section. So followed by if the candidate is accepting the offer, then that automatically moves to the offer section. Sorry, accepted section. So these are the few examples where the candidates have accepted the offers, and you can see the job title, the offer date, accepted state, and the job start date as well. And once the candidate is accepted the offer, and if the job starting date is coming nearby, and if the candidate is onboarded to you, then you can click on this and you can give an onboarding review on the candidate, saying whether the candidate has been onboarded. If he's onboarded, you can give a good rating. If the candidate has ghosted you, then you can give a ghosting as a rating. Then, so once you update that from your end, the stage automatically moves from accepted to onboarding stage or a ghosted stage. And if the candidate has declined the offer that you have shared with the candidate, that goes and gets stored in the decline stage. And if you pull back the offer, that goes and stays in the retracted stage, and so on. If that is expired, then it gets expired. But there is another important feature, like even before releasing an offer letter or even before doing any activity, you get to search for the candidate's previous history. From here, search a candidate's name by job title or a name here. So just like for an example, I'm searching for again Clark Davis. So you can see these are the ratings given by various companies for Mr. Clark. For example, Certify is one company which has rated him 3, has onboarded successfully, and Vinyl is one company which rated him 3, which is because he's onboarded successfully. Similarly, there are different other ratings from different other corporates. So this gives you a fair idea of whether he has ghosted in the recent past or whether he's successfully onboarded. And there's another important feature added to it is called offer history. Under the offer history, you'll be able to see whether the candidate has accepted how many offers in the recent past. It gives a complete outline and the presentation of how many offers so far the candidate has accepted for the positions and for the time actually. However, the company names and the details wouldn't be disclosed, but because that's something which is confidential. But you will be able to get a fair idea of what is the acceptance stage the candidate has done in the recent past. Then going to the dashboard. So the dashboard gives the complete analytics of how many offers released from your side, what is the total accepted, what is the total declined, what is the total expired, and etc. Again, other features as well. And third tab, which is a candidate's invitation tab. So over here, you can invite a candidate from here, which is inviting a new candidate. You just have to click on that, give the first name, last name, and the email ID. So by which the candidate invitation goes to the candidate and they'll be able to log into that. So you can use this invitation to invite existing employees in the bulk as well, wherein you just have to upload an Excel format and the invitation goes in a bulk format to the candidates. Similarly, there is another tab which is manage employees. You can share the access of your platform with your colleagues or peers. You just have to invite an employee from here, give the first name, a last name, and the email ID, and the role that you want your colleague or peer to access the platform with, either an admin or an offer manager. So these are the complete few features and benefits and details about the OfferX platform. And definitely we would love to connect with you individually and help you use our platform. Thank you so much. Over to you, Alisha.
Thank you, 𝗖, for your insightful contribution. Your expertise is invaluable to the HR community and also for the recruitment process. And the demo was, I'm sure it's very helpful to people, for everyone present here. They would get a quite bit of understanding how OfferX works. Now let's shift our focus to our product owner. He will delve into the intricacies of integration and eliminate the exciting future path of OfferX. Over to you, Santosh.
Thank you, Alisha. Yeah, thank you so much for joining with us today. Good to see an overwhelming response from the HR fraternity. We know how does a business will impact if candidate backs out at the last minute. We can understand your pain. We have seen many such cases before, and all that we noticed is the ghosting behavior of candidate is going untracked. We don't have any source in the market where an HR will get to see the credibility of the candidate before releasing an offer letter. As an HR, if I can able to access the past onboarding history of the candidate, then I can take informed decision before releasing an offer letter. So that's where OfferX comes into the picture. With OfferX, you can notice the candidate onboarding review posted by their previous employers, and you can decide whether to release an offer letter based on those reviews. Our clients have reported an impressive 80% of reduction in candidate backouts since implementing OfferX. As you got to see the demo on how to use OfferX while onboarding a candidate, please feel free to reach us for any feedback or questions. And I could see that there are multiple questions posting over the chat. We could able to answer all these questions when we are in Q&A session. So while we're interacting more frequently with employers, we got to understand that there is also a pressing problem when an employee moves out of the company as well. Some employees will spread rumors on the floor in their transition period, which ultimately demotivates other employees in the company. And also some of them leave the company without providing proper KT sessions to other employees, which further impact the complete project. Right. So to address these concerns, we have introduced offboarding reviews as well in system. Now the HRs can access offboarding reviews of the candidates in the system. This ensures the transparency and helps you avoid hiring individuals who may leave unethically, saving your time and resources. So we don't see any problem with the employees who depart their ways with good terms with the company. The only problem is when they move out unethically. We believe in fostering positive transitions. And with OfferX, you can ensure that both your onboarding and offboarding experiences are seamless and constructive. So we have a very small video on how does the offboarding review will work. I think that will give you further clarity on this feature.
In today's world, employees have numerous platforms to share their opinions about companies publicly. However, shouldn't companies also have the ability to share feedback on their employees that could genuinely help the next company for making better hiring decisions? OfferX, the first global reviews platform that combines onboarding and offboarding reviews, creating a comprehensive space for feedback exchange. By enabling both companies and employees to share their experiences openly, OfferX platform helps to make improvements on both sides. A company can delve deep into a candidate's behavior from the initial handshake to their departure from past companies, to gain visibility into their authenticity and dedication. This enables companies to decide if they want to bring a candidate on board or not based on the track record. We call it the decision dynamo. An employee can gain deeper insights about a company, on what the employees have to say about their experience with the company's culture, work environment, etc. The dual review system of OfferX ensures informed decisions for both companies and employees, which improves the experience of the employment process and eliminates any last-minute surprises between both parties. Are you ready to revolutionize your recruitment journey? Join the OfferX today.
Yeah, isn't it sounding interesting? All that you have to do is to invite your existing employees of your company into the OfferX system. It's a very simple process where you just enter your employee personal email ID and invite them. And you can also do a bulk invitation as well to invite multiple employees at one go. So once the employee registers in the system, then you can start writing reviews. Then you can start writing offboarding reviews on them. Yeah. So can we go to the next slide? Yeah. So This is very exciting. So we are very excited to share that we are coming up with another innovative product called 𝗕𝗰𝗱𝗃. So 𝗕𝗰𝗱𝗃 is a web-based platform designed to significantly reduce your interview screening process. And that will reduce by 90%. So all while streamlining the entire process from start to finish. So 𝗕𝗰𝗱𝗃 is incredibly user-friendly. You can easily configure the questions you wanted to ask from an extensive free question bank. The system then sends a video interview to the candidate, allowing them to respond at their own pace. So once the candidate completes their interview, the platform automatically saves it and notifies the hiring team that it's ready for viewing. So interviewers can review a 30 minutes pre-screening in as little as 3 to 5 minutes. So this means you can assess more candidates without consuming as much of your valuable time. So I have a small video interview, a sample video interview. I'm going to share it with you just to give a very quick idea about how does the recorded video looks like. Let me share my screen.
Hello, my name is 𝗕𝗰𝗱𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. I completed BE Computer in 2016. I started my career with the 𝗕𝗰𝗱𝗃𝗃𝗃 as a software tester. My previous organization was 𝗕𝗰𝗱𝗃𝗃𝗃.
Yeah. So it was just a very quick idea about how does it looks like. So you can able to see the list of questions and more answers on the left side, right? So you can configure all these questions and you can also assess whether that particular answer is correct or not. So you cannot depend upon the technical team on the first level of interview. So you can just just look at your video interview from the candidate and you can just cross-check the answers. So without any kind of dependencies on the technical team, you can just access the first round of interview from the HR point of view. That's how it works. So let me go back to the integration part. Okay, so we are going to integrate the 𝗕𝗰𝗱𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 with OfferX as well. So we are under the process of doing that. After selecting the right candidate for a job through 𝗕𝗰𝗱𝗃𝗃𝗃, you can seamlessly connect with OfferX to release offer letter. So that's what we are trying to do. So very soon we are going to release 𝗕𝗰𝗱𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 into the market. As we continue to innovate and expand our product offerings, stay tuned for the official releases. And we look forward to bringing you more cutting-edge solutions to elevate your recruitment experience. Yeah, that's all I have for today. So over to you, Alisha.
Thanks, Santosh. Both the features and the future looks really promising. As we approach towards the end, the floor is now open to our audience. Feel free to ask questions, share your thoughts, and interact with us. We are here to address any concerns or doubts you have. Let's make the discussion really engaging and informative. For further clarity, Karthik will answer marketing-related questions and Santosh will address any product-related queries. For better understanding, we also have a takeaway page on the screen. You can also clarify your queries regarding the same, that what you will get in the entire process of registering with OfferX and further. Thank you.
So if you have questions, please feel free to raise your hand so that we can enable your mic.
Hi, everyone. Can I start?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
Okay, thank you so much. Hi, it's Srishti. So currently I'm working with 𝗕𝗰𝗱𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 right now as a talent acquisition specialist. And this is the major problem that I face. It's just 40% that I'm getting the ratio right now from offer to joining, which is poor. And I want to make it right. And like I am attending these kind of sessions a lot nowadays because the management has asked me to just find a portal like this where we can manage things. Right now, we do have an ATS already. It's a US-based ATS that we are following right now because our US and India team both are like doing with that ATS only. So, okay, few questions for this. First of all, good product. Kudos to you all. And the first question that I would like to ask is it a B2B only or is it a B2C product? When I say this, is it just that I am going to, as a company, I am going to enroll myself or the candidates are also enrolling in there?
Yeah, so even the candidates are going to enroll. So it works both the ways. It's B2B and B2C as well. So when the company is having an option to write a review on a candidate, so it works the other way around as well. So even the candidate can also write a review on the company. The exploitation can happen both the ways, right? So, it's open for both the company and the candidates. So it works both the ways.
Okay, so as we are aware as a company that they can rate ourselves, they are also aware that we can rate them, right?
Exactly, correct.
Okay, but just one, like I am a little dicey about this thing. Is don't you think as a candidate, if someone is shopping around and want the offers, and if they even if they accepted our offer and they rejected it, we are going to rate them less. They will also rate us less just because that we rated them. Like it will be
Right.
vice versa, right? Then
Yeah.
if new
True.
candidate, if they are seeing my company on OfferX, that I am doing this and all, this is my company, and they see my rating, it will
Yeah.
get less while the candidate because they are rating me. So don't you think as a
Correct.
company I will be facing some issues just because that the candidate does not accepted our offer and they join somewhere else? They are rating my company and it is getting less.
Yeah.
That's a problem that I'm seeing.
Right. So the first thing is, Srishti, so we can able to write a review on the candidate, or the candidate can also write a review on a company only when the candidate is accepting an offer letter, right? So once he accepts an offer letter, then only he can able to do it. So before that, we cannot able to do it. Or we cannot able to write any kind of a review. Still, if you feel like the candidate is writing a false review on the company, then you can just report us. So we do have an arbitration support in the system. So we are going to see, if the review is falsely stated, then obviously we are going to remove them. So we have that support system in place.
Okay, got it. That's good to know. And they can report our reviews as well, like our ratings as well, the candidate.
Correct. That's how it works. So, but all that we require is, the proofs.
Okay.
So we are going to contact
Got it.
both the parties, and that's how arbitration support will work. So if we feel like there are some things which are proven, then obviously we are going to take an action on that.
Okay, got it. That's good to know. And other a little HR operations question it will be, I guess. As you said, the offer letter is uploaded through this only. We can offer them through this. So there are, there are some already prepared templates that we have for our offer letters, or it might be the signatures, or it might be the background that it should be written, like it should have mentioned our name and all. For that basis, are we can we do it ourselves? Like, can we prepare our own template and upload it there, or we have to follow a like simple template that's presented by the OfferX only, that we have to show it that way, that this is the offer letter, or we can do it our customizations?
Yeah, so we don't provide any kind of predefined templates for the offer letters. So it's open. So whatever the templates you are working upon, so whatever the traditional templates you have, you can just upload them. So we don't have any kind of predefined templates. It's very open.
Okay, so it's just doing that. For example, right now we send it on on their mail from our mail. So we have to just upload it on the website or this portal, and it will go on like that only, just through the OfferX portal, right?
That's it. You're right. Yeah,
okay.
You got the point. Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. I guess that is all from my side. One just last thing. I was searching you on LinkedIn. I cannot find you. Is it okay if you could tell me your name?
Yeah, sure. I'll just post my LinkedIn profile over the chat in some time.
That would be great. That would be great. Thank you so much, and very good guys. Thank you so much.
Adding to Santosh, Srishti, Abhilash here. See, you said you had 40% of candidate offer to joining rate. I faced similar issues in the past, and when I started using OfferX, now the candidate to offer rate it increased to 90. So I trust this will solve your problems, Srishti.
That's required because that's the target that I've got from my management. I have to do it.
same thing from my side as well. So hopefully you can resolve this once you register OfferX.
That would be great. That would be great. And if that's okay, can I ask? I have one question for 𝗖, if that's okay.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah,
go ahead.
So I was just surfing through your profile, 𝗖, and first of all, hello. And I saw that you were working with Naukri before, right?
Yeah, true.
And they have also launched one ATS tool, if I'm not wrong.
True.
Just asking if you are okay to, and if you are open to answer this question, why OfferX and why not Naukri?
See, the Naukri's platform and the ATS is basically it's a 𝗖𝗱 as a tool, and that's an in-house. They also have another in-house tools as well, which is called as RMS recruitment management solution. All the ATS tools would deal with the end-to-end recruitment cycles, like from the job posting till passing of the CVs, and getting the responses from various sources, and doing your day-to-day activities of the HR fraternity and HR operations basically. So that is what these 𝗬𝗲𝗃 and the other ATS tools does. Like even it could be 𝗕𝗃𝗃𝗃, or it could be 𝗬𝗃, or it could be 𝗕𝗰𝗱𝗃𝗃, or it is SuccessFactors, or any other ATS tools in the market. But the OfferX is something which deals with the mainly with the space of backouts and ghosting feature itself. So just imagine, like the platform of the HRMS only deals with your operational activities that you input. But however, however, like as I have shown the platform, you get an option to search as well, and also to get a fair understanding of the behavior patterns as well. Yeah, it's like, for every 10 offers that you release, and, for every 10, 15 offers that you work on every month, probably 20, 25% of the offers that we might help you to understand that, whether the candidate has already accepted the offers, or whether he has ghosted and he has done other, any other activities as well. So that is one thing. And the space and the problem that we are trying to rectify and we are trying to solve is mostly the backouts and also related to the offer shoppings. It's not, our tool doesn't deal with the complete ATS thing. So these two are completely different, I would say.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Thank you so much for that. I really needed to hear that. Thank you so much for that. And other than this, guys, it would be great if you can just get an email address or something so that I can set up a meeting after all this to discuss more. That would be great.
Sure, Srishti. Sounds really good. So we'll touch base with you once we're done with this meeting. We will do that.
Definitely. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys.
Hey, I'm Satya from 𝗕𝗰𝗸𝗃𝗃, it's a data science firm.
Hey,
so a couple of questions to put across. Number one, we're talking about tracking the candidate history of ghostings, right? I'm sorry if I missed out the demo what you showed.
Yeah.
So how do you track it? For example, if I'm a candidate, where is the history of mine you will be having in your system?
Right. So that comes from the company itself. So the company has to follow the process of releasing an offer letters of the candidates through the OfferX system. Right. So,
so it means if I am a candidate, or maybe if I'm an HR, I'm hiring for a person, for my firm, I'm hiring a person A. So the person A should have declined the offer of a company who uses OfferX. That's what you're saying.
No. So the thing is, so when you're releasing an offer letter, then you should very clearly tell to the candidate saying that, we are going to release an offer letter from the OfferX system, right? So, and you need to tell the importance of the offer letter as well. And moreover, what kind of consequences he has to face through. So if he's backing out in the OfferX system. So the first thing is you'll be releasing an offer letter to the candidate in the OfferX system, and the candidate, once he accepted it, and moreover, if he's trying to ghost, then obviously, you will be writing a review on the candidate saying that, the candidate has ghosted us.
Right? So this particular review is visible to other companies who has only OfferX, or, I'm just trying to see, do you have any database already built in of such candidates on the reality basis?
Right. So we the database is really evolving every month. So we could able to see a very rich database with us right now, because we have more than 1,000 plus the companies already started releasing an offer letters and writing reviews on the system. And moreover, we also brought offboarding feature as well into the system. So what does an offboarding feature will do is, so whenever a company HR wants to write an offboarding review on the employees, then he will just invite all the existing employees of the candidate, all the existing employees of that particular company into the system, right? So that's how we are, developing the database. So that's one source. The offboarding is one source. That's how we are doing it, and we could able to see that we have a very rich database. We have few thousands of database right now. Yeah, that's how it is.
Okay. So the other question what I have is the reason for rejection. Okay, I understand. To accept the fact you guys have nailed out the reasons or the hype factor which is recruitment team is phasing out. But here, when you show a data to a company saying that candidate A has done so many ghostings or so many declines offers he has done, right?
Right.
By any way, do you showcase a reason why the person declined?
So if the past employer has written a review on that particular candidate, then obviously you're going to see the reasons as well. So there is.
Sorry. Yeah. So the reason I'm saying, because everybody is a human, right? As Srishti is pointing about joining ratio, like many other people. if a person declined the offer at the nth moment, I write a review because I get shortings from the manager, right? So last minute dropouts.
I understand. So there are two things actually, Satya. I think the problem, see, the thing is, whenever the candidate is declining an offer letter, so we don't enable any kind of review system. So the candidate or the company cannot write a review on the declining of the offers. We don't do that. So the problem comes when the candidate accepts an offer letter and then he backs out. Then the review system comes into the picture. Until then, we cannot write a review on the candidate.
Got it. So my ask was, see, person rejecting the offer could be various factors. We always think maybe only on the CTC front, but could be on various factors. Could be on the location constraints, could be on, better role, maybe, something could be various reasons which is justifying candidate as well. But how are you going to track the real stuff? How are you going to validate that? Because if you just put a word, like a company, for example, I'm putting a name, that candidate is getting offer because of so-and-so issue, right? But unless you really capture the reason why the person declined, that data will not be used by the other company appropriately. We just only tag a person saying, he just always does ghosting.
Right. So it all depends upon the company. So we believe that the companies will just post these reviews ethically. They don't misuse this, the review system. But there is always an option of reporting the reviews. Right. So if you just report us, then obviously we will come into the picture for the arbitration support. That's how it works.
So in a way, the OfferX, see, all these reviews so far in the system is all about only the employers so far. Let it be Google, let it be Glassdoor,
it works both the ways. It works both the ways, right? So even the candidates also write reviews on the company as well. So you could able to see the reviews on the company side as well. That's
what I'm saying. See, all these days, Glassdoor, let it be Glassdoor or any other reviews, it talks only about employer reviews.
One side, one side of the story.
So now you're talking about writing review on candidate. That's a good part. But how many candidate will be having interest to, raise a concern or address the concern raised by the employer to clarify that? And how much time is going to take for it? Because as an employer, I should do it because I need people to join. But as a candidate, what is your gut feel that the person will invest time to rewrite or get a clarification for the reviews written by the employer on him?
So it works very fast. So so we do have a very good arbitration support team here, sitting in OfferX company. So we'll be taking it very, very seriously because we know that it deals with the job of a candidate. And obviously, right, so we are going to take it very further. So we have a tentative time. Mostly so if someone is reporting the review, then obviously we are going to deal the things within the next 2 days. That's how it works.
Okay. So the last question, the database which you mentioned of 1,000+ candidates is all about the companies who are using OfferX.
Correct. Yeah. So the companies who have an access to the OfferX system can able to view that data. Otherwise, we cannot do it. So that's why we are requesting the employees to join with us. We already have 1,000+. The companies already started writing the reviews, and we also have a few thousands of candidates data in the system already.
Sure. Thanks.
Thanks, Satya. Okay. So do we have another question?
Yeah. Hi, this side Chandra here from Foxit. Am I audible?
Hi, Chandra. Yes, you're audible.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Santosh. Okay. So Santosh, what I understood about this product is basically it provides a tracking feature wherein we can track who people are there in the market who have received the offers like that, right? So from an employer perspective, we have a solution wherein we can track the candidates whom we have offered. But from a candidate perspective, so how welcoming a candidate is to get his details registered into this platform, because nobody likes to be tracked, right? So when we say that we are giving an offer via OfferX, so how welcoming they are, or they might say that, okay, no, we will not go ahead with this. You can send the offer via ATS. We will be okay with that. But we are not okay with OfferX because we get tracked there, right? So what experiences you have seen and how welcoming candidates are for this platform, basically? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I understand your point. I see the point, what you're saying. So I see few of the candidates who will just back out. So when we try to say about the seriousness of, the OfferX system and the review system. So when we say that, so you need to accept an offer letter through e-signature. And moreover, so if you are doing any kind of ghosting after that, then obviously, we are going to write a review on your onboarding experience. So some people will just move away. So that's your first indication that, that particular person is trying to do a window shopping for sure. So that's the first alert. So that's what I was trying to say. So not even the database. So the process itself eliminating the bad guys. So that's where you can save some time, and moreover the resources. You can spend some time on the quality and the candidates, and not such kind of candidates. So when he's not okay to do an e-signature on the offer letter through OfferX system, and moreover is not willing to come into the system, then itself says that he's going to do a window shopping and he's going to do a ghosting. So that's how we have eliminated so many
this
people.
Can be a reason, but it can also be a reason, like, from our individual perspective, that I don't like to be tracked, right? And it is their right also, wherein they are being tracked, like, wherein they have received the offer. So that actually affects that personal space of the candidate also, which might be a concern, wherein, and see, as a talent acquisition team or as an HR, we are always like, in a in a promoting mode, wherein we encourage people to accept our offer. Okay, we try our best that they accept our offer. So we do all the things that candidate is asking for, right? So at that point, wherein we mention that this is a tracking platform, and they know that this is a tracking platform, they might show not keenness towards this platform. So
that's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
if
okay.
we have anything like, from this platform, if we have any offering to the candidate, like, if they get some good offerings, or what is in for the candidates for them, so they might be like, some changes, or the thinking perspective might change. So I mean, something for the candidate should be also be there in this platform, because what I understand, this is completely an employer centric platform or service. Yeah. So yeah.
𝗕𝗰𝗱𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 here again. Good question. See, initially when I started using this product, it's same thing popped up in my mind. So what happens if we want to hire a candidate, and what if they back out? But when you explain about this product, and their willingness will be shown at the same time. So when I started using this product, I faced similar issues. But when we explain them about the product and the e-signature, they definitely show the interest, and they can come and sign the offer. It's completely, again, as a HR, we should explain why we are using this product to get him onboarded or get him e-signed for the offer.
Okay.
So yeah, so all that we are trying to say is, first of all, the employers has to believe in the process. So when you take this as the process to the candidate, it's all up to the candidate. So if he's not interested to sign in with the OfferX system, then it's your first alert saying that he might be doing window shopping. Right. So that's how the most of our clients have eliminated the backouts.
Might be or might not be, Santosh. So I mean, see, if you look for other countries, wherein people, they are very much concerned about their privacies, or like, being their data shown up on any platform. So maybe it's like, we need to build that ecosystem wherein people are okay to they show their consent that, okay, we are okay to be being tracked. So I mean, it's a complete change in the ecosystem that we will be looking for. I mean, it's a solution, definitely, but this solution doesn't have anything for the candidate. That is for sure. So some offering for the candidates, if can be included into this. So I think we can be just like a tracking system from the candidate perspective.
So what we can do is, so probably you can say that, Chandra saying that whenever you're talking with a candidate, then say that, you can also see the reviews on your company as well. Right. So that's how, you can able to understand, how good is your company as well. Right. So it works both the ways. So even the candidate can also see the feedback on the companies. Right. So that's how it works both the ways. It's the best of both the worlds. It's not completely on the one side. So we're working on both the sides. Right. So both the people can able to see the feedbacks. That's how it works.
All right, Santosh. Yeah. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks, Chandra. Yeah.
Okay, so myself, Ashrita, I have some small question. Actually, is it mandatory to upload offer letter?
Yeah, it's mandatory to upload the offer letter. Yeah, that's because we are strongly binded with an offer letter, because until unless we don't have any kind of a proof, then then we cannot write any kind of a review. So there should be some strings attached to it, right? So whenever we wanted to write a review, then obviously we need to upload an offer letter for sure. Yeah.
Adding to Santosh's point, even if you really don't want to release the offer letter through OfferX, we have an option called COE, commitment of employment. So you can use that, or OfferX you can use it on your own procedure or something, maybe ATS from email that you're doing until now.
Oh.
So we understand that some of the employees are already started using the ATS system and the HRMS system, and we also know that there are the offer release flow in that HRMS system as well. So it's a kind of an overlap, right? So because even the OfferX system is also having an offer letter release flow, and moreover your HRMS system is also having the same thing. So that is the reason why you can still release an offer letter from your HRMS system. There is no disruptions there in your flow, but all that you can do is you can release a consent on employment letter from OfferX system. So what does this OfferX? What does this consent employment letter will do is it will bind an agreement stating that still the company will release an offer letter from the HRMS, but I can still review your onboarding experience in the OfferX system. So that's how it tells actually. Yeah.
And what about the rating and all, like cost?
Yeah, you can still rate whenever you're releasing any kind of consent on employment letter. You can still rate and review the candidate. But your traditional flow will be still the same. You can release an offer letter from your HRMS system.
Sorry, my question is like, what about the cost system for purchasing the OfferX?
No, it's free of cost. So we don't have any kind of subscription model in place now. No, we are not thinking on those lines now. Yeah,
okay.
But whenever we are going for
security.
Sorry, can you just say that again?
Security, like we are, if I am uploading the offer letter through OfferX.
Okay.
Is there any chance for like data theft and all?
Okay, got it. So all your offer letters is stored in the Azure platform, and no one is going to have an access for it. So even we don't have an access for your Azure, we don't have an access for your offer letters. And we also have a very strong, robust algorithms in place. We have AES 128 algorithm. So all your offer letters, everything will be in an encrypted format, and that will be stored in the Azure platform where no one is going to have an access for it. That's how it is.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
So I guess we really love your feedbacks and questions, and it's been fantastic. So, which obviously adds to our product, helps with our growth. To sum it up, we prioritize transparency, and it's a two-way street between candidates and employers. So we safeguard your company, your details, your safety, security is our priority, definitely, like answered by Santosh, Karthik, Abhilash, Sai. I hope you all got your answers. And now, as we conclude our session, it's been a fantastic webinar. I cordially invite you to register for OfferX. By signing up now, you will not only gain free access to OfferX. When I say free, it's free. There's no subscription model already mentioned by Santosh. But we also give a support and assistance by our dedicated team. Let's together empower your hiring process. For any queries and support, please look at the numbers and emails that's right there on your screen. I also extend my sincere gratitude for nearly, I think, 70% of people who have already registered for OfferX who are present here. And trust participation of more. We welcome all of you on board for OfferX in future. Thank you for your participation, all of you. Thanks, team, for supporting and helping. And see you in the next webinar.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys. Bye.